Hello YouTube, it's your boy the Crazy Trader, and I'm taking you to the S&P 500 straight away. It's been a crazy week, even though we just started the week, but it's still been a very crazy week. In the middle of the week, most of the S&P 500 is red. Midday today, it was all red, and then I think at the close of the day, we had some greens in between it. It's been a crazy dip, and this is the time to buy your long-term buys, especially for tech stocks. A lot of tech stocks had a big sell-off, so if you are into tech stocks for your long-term buys, then this is the time to buy it. If you're not into tech stocks, this is not a great time to buy anything, honestly. I personally will sit on the sidelines for a while before I get into the market. Even though I sense a recovery, I still think that the market is going to go down a little bit because the crypto space has gone down really significantly. So I'm seeing if Wednesday was crazy, I'm thinking Thursday and Friday are going to be crazy, because we all know that Friday is a sell-off day. Mostly Friday is a sell-off day. So I'm not buying anything on Thursday, and I'm not buying anything on Friday. If there's anything that I want to see next week Monday. I really want to see what is going to happen next week Monday. So it's all red throughout. If you think it's a good dip for you, then that's okay, you can average it out. But if you don't think I personally don't think it's a good time to buy. But if you think it's a good time to buy, you should jump into it. We have Tesla down here 2.4%. Let's say 2.5%. Tesla is way down from its all-time high. So 563. That's all way down from its all-time high. A stock that I really think, I'm looking at it right now, a stock that I really think is going to do well is Ford. Ford is at $12 right now. Let's go to Robinhood. I'll show you what Ford is doing. That is because Ford is at $12, and Ford is getting a lot of positive news lately. The president went to drive a Ford F-150 electric car, so you guys can find the news out there. So Ford is doing really good, and if the best truck in the United States is Ford F-150, so if they are able to unveil an electric F-150, I think it's going to be great. And I saw the car, which is amazing. If you see the outer dynamics of the car, it's great. I mean, and the price is going to average or start from 40,000. That's a great price. Let's say add-ons and everything, 60-70 grand. That is a great price for an F-150 all electric. Think about that. That's a big plus for Ford. So I think Ford is going to do really good. I had them in my portfolio last year, but I sold all of it. I had it at $4. I sold all of it, I think, at $5. It's now at $12, which is I don't know. It was a bad thing to sell because I had quite a number of it, but for now, I think it's going to do well. If there's anything going to happen, I think it's going to go around 15, 20 by the end of the year. Ford never goes that much up, but because of the electric aspect of it, I think it's going to do really well. And moreover, they have a very strong hold on an American industry. So there's the American car industry. So I think there's a high possibility that they are going to go up. 95% of the analysts are either in the hold or in the buy region. Just a few, that's a 5%, are in the sell region. And this is a 20 ratings, so 20 analysts are rating this. So that's pretty effective, and a lot of analysts. So I think Ford is going to do really good. You should look into Ford. I don't know if their dividends have returned, because they were giving dividends and it was suspended in the pandemic era. So if the dividends return, I think this is going to really skyrocket. I haven't really looked into whether the dividends have returned or not, but if the dividends return, I think I'm going to buy into Ford pretty much. But Ford will do pretty good. Today, the whole market was a bloodbath. So I didn't do anything, but you could see basically most of the holdings that I have, most of the stocks that I have are all red. We are all down, just one or two. I opened a position in Palantir about a week ago when there was a sell-off, and which pretty much paid off a little bit. And I think Palantir will do pretty good. If it goes back down to 18, I think I might buy more. I bought it at 18, so if it goes back down to 18, I think I might get into it. CCIV2, I mean, if it goes down a little bit more, I think I might get more. United, I would sell United. I would keep Apple. I would sell Oxy. and buy more BP, British Petroleum. I think I will keep Delta Airlines for some time, and then I'll keep JetBlue too. And I'll keep amassing IVR. I thought IVR was gonna actually, when the market sell-off came around, I thought IVR was gonna go back down to its 330 range, so I can add some more, but it didn't go down. It did pretty good in the market sell-off, which is pretty impressive. As of today, it just went down 2%, 0.008, which is okay. There can be a huge bounce back from it, so I'm pretty much okay with it. It returning back to its 368, that's also a pretty good line, or a pretty good, you know, breakout point that I'm thinking, because 368 can push it back to 375, which is also a good, you know, breakout line that I'm looking at. For the past month, we didn't do too good, especially moving from 392 all the way to 330. That was a significant drop, a significant dip. But if you bought it at 330, you can see what is happening now. That's at 356. So if you bought it at 330, you bought it right at the bottom. So you caught it right at the bottom. I thought I was monitoring it all day today, hoping that it will go back to 330, but it didn't. So just a brief overview of what happened in the market today. There's a whole bloodbath. Elon Musk is taking us for granted. He's been on a crazy ride today. But if you follow the crypto space, John McAfee did the same thing in 2017. He was one of the biggest, you know, crypto critics and crypto, I don't know, gurus back then in 2017. He made Verge go up above about 30,000%. So right now he's in jail somewhere, I don't know, in Spain. So we are hoping that the market will bounce back. I personally hope the market will bounce back on Monday, and I believe it will bounce back on Monday. So let's just keep watching out at this pace, and I'll bring back more videos on IVR and more on the real estate investment trust stocks, because I have some more that I want to make a review of one of the ETFs that I own, and I'm hoping that they come out pretty good. So I'm still doing the research on it, on the ETF, and when it comes out pretty well, I'll let you guys know. Okay, so have a good night, stay safe, and I'll be out of your hair. Like I say, scared money don't make no money, so you always gotta risk it to get the biscuit. Stay safe and stay blessed. Peace.